My name is Stephen Davila. It is currently 12:20 a.m. It is the 8th, Wednesday, July 8th. And I'm just wanting to, okay, so I'm going to make this video, right? We're going to go through this because I am tired of this, okay? It has been, I reported on the 1st, July 1st, that my AC unit was broken. That there was something wrong with it, that it was not blowing cold air anymore. I slept through the night on the 1st and submitted the request on the 1st. Me and my dog stayed here. I have a husky, and we stayed here in my apartment, and we toughed it out, right? Great, awesome. Well, it has been consistently 80 plus degrees in my apartment for the past week, okay? I contacted them on Thursday morning, okay? And I said, well, really what I did is I contacted maintenance first. It went straight to voicemail. And then after that, the voicemail said it was full, okay? So couldn't contact them. So as one does, what I decided to do was contact the leasing office. So I called the leasing office. They opened up at 9 o'clock. I called them at 9:14. I was at work at the time. So I stepped out, contacted them, was talking to a gentleman, really wasn't a gentleman, but talked to a guy. And I said, hey, look, just so you know, my brother was able to come and pick up my dog. So now you guys don't have to wait for me to be there to work on my unit. If you need to go into my apartment, feel free to go in. That's not a problem, right? I was like, the other thing is, like, just so you know, I already contacted maintenance. The phone went straight to voicemail, and then it said voicemail box is full, so I wasn't able to get in contact with them. So I was hoping that maybe you guys could talk to maintenance or contact them to let them know of the update, because, again, if you're able to get to my unit, I want you to know that you guys don't have to wait for me. I'm going to be at work all day, and I won't get home till late, okay? The guy on the phone says to me, and I'm not kidding when I say this, the guy says to me, he says, we are leasing. What do you want me to do about it? In the most uninterested tone that a human being could mutter, right? And I'm just like, whoa, okay, whatever. And I said, excuse me? I was like, can you repeat that? And he goes, yeah, we're leasing. What do you want me to do about it? And I was like, okay. So what do you mean by that, right? Because that's confusing to anyone renting anywhere, right? To anyone living in any kind of thing, you're paying money to live there, right? And this person says, what do you want me to do about it? I already told them what I wanted them to do about it. I'm literally just calling to give them an update so that the thing that needs to happen to my AC unit can happen, right? That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, okay? Not being difficult, it's not difficult or annoying to ask for the conditions in which you live to be safe, right? It's not. So it's Texas heat. I live in Texas, in Round Rock, in Austin. It is so hot. Okay, my window cracked. That's how hot it is. I'll show you the window. It cracked because it is so hot in here that it's like insanely hot. I'm telling you, like, I could not sleep here. I'm literally gonna have to drive and go sleep in my office or hang out somewhere. I don't know, because I have nowhere to go, and I'm so pissed off and tired of this. It's insane. And I'll show you the AC unit. I'll show you what it says. Okay. So I am like, okay, whoa, this is wild. And the guy's like, I was like, whoa, dude, are you serious? And he goes, yeah, sir, what do you want me to do about it? And I was like, okay, I snapped. I got upset, because who wouldn't in that instance, right? So he hangs up on me. Cool, great, awesome. Call again. They reject my phone call. Call again. They reject my phone call again. I wait 30 minutes or so. Call again. It goes straight to voicemail. Call again. It goes straight to voicemail. So I'm at this point like, dude, I need to talk to someone because I need that AC unit to get fixed. I have to figure out where my dog's going to stay. And in this case, my brother was kind enough to take her, but like that can't be the permanent solution, especially when I'm paying full rent to live here. So the guy says, so I go in person to the leasing office, which, mind you, the leasing office is by appointment only, okay? And I was just like, well, I mean, I don't have an appointment, right? Because I can't get in contact with anybody because they won't answer the phone. They keep rejecting my phone calls. How are you supposed to make an appointment with them? So, damn it. So I'm like, I'm sorry, the phone was saying that I got a call. Anyway, so I'm like, whoa, dude, what's going on here? And I show up, I talk to this lady. She was sweet enough and was like, hey, just, we're sorry, that shouldn't have happened to you, blah, blah, blah. We'll make sure we send out a technician. The problem is you're the last person on the docket because you submitted your request for maintenance the day before or the night before. So like you are on there, but you're the last on the docket. And I was like, I mean, understandable. That's fair, right? Like that's more information than I got from the person I spoke to at 9:14 a.m. Okay. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Cool. Then I end up, she says all this stuff about how, oh, we'll fix it. And I was like, well, can you let me know? Like, can you at least send me some kind of notification or whatever? Because I need to know what's going on. And that way I can figure out when I can go into my apartment. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, and the update is blah, blah, blah. I told her about the update and all that stuff. And the guy who's being ugly and all that. And all that thing, I told her. She was like, don't worry about it. It's all good. We'll send someone out when we can. I don't know when they're going to get to the unit. And I'm like, well, my worry is that it's a holiday. It's a holiday weekend. My worry is that it's not going to get fixed and I'm going to be stuck without AC for a prolonged period of time. And she was like, well, we'll see what we can do. I'll definitely make sure I pester them and stuff and we'll see what we can get squared away. So then the next day hits, right? Nothing. No phone call, no email, no text message, nothing. I'm like, oh, snap. That's crazy, right? Then the day after, nothing. The day after, nothing. Fast forward to Monday. Okay. I've been texting them. I've been sending them emails. I've been posting pictures to show them what the AC unit looks like. I've been taking pictures of the AC unit virtually every single day. Okay. I keep contacting them. I leave them voicemails. They don't answer. They're not calling me back. None of it. Okay. Now we're at this is now going to be day 7. It's been a full week of no AC in Texas heat, okay? Now look, I want to show you the AC unit. I'm going to show you, you're going to get to see it in real time. Look at the AC unit. It is 12:28 a.m. It's set to cool. The fan is on auto. It says cool. It's at 70, and it's at 89 degrees in my apartment right now. 89. They fixed it, is what they said. They sent me a message and on Monday saying that, oh, we sent a technician in there Thursday and they fixed it. You're still having trouble with your AC unit? And then I messaged them and I said, okay, I'll leave the unit on cold and I'll leave it on. I'll leave the fan on. And then when I come back the next day, I'll check to see what it says. Nothing. It was still 90 degrees in my apartment. So I was like, oh man, dude, that's wild, right? So I responded to them and I said, can you tell me when you sent the technician, what time, and what specifically they did to fix the AC unit? No response, nothing. So I called today while I was at work while I was at work, okay? And man, I cannot, I called someone and they were like, oh yeah, this person I guess didn't know what the situation was. And so it was like actually really helpful. And the guy was like, let me take a look at it. And he was like, oh man, whoa, it seems like they've never assigned a technician in the first place. That's what he said. And I know that's the case because I looked at the actual portal, and on the portal, they had not touched it. It said that they had seen the request and received it, but that was it. No update. And that's the thing, right? Is if on Thursday they had actually fixed it like they said, wouldn't someone have come into my unit and fixed and actually put the AC to on and left it on cool so that when I got here it would be cool? Wouldn't that have been what they did? But they didn't do that. I don't think they even showed up. Because if they did, wouldn't they tell me what they did? But they didn't. They're not doing any of that. They're not returning my phone calls. They're not answering. Dude, I'm like, it's 89 degrees in here right now. I'm tired. I can't get sleep. I have nowhere to go. I don't know what these people are doing and why they're not fixing this. And it's insane to me because I haven't done anything except ask them to fix my AC. That's it. That's it. It's wild to me. I'm so upset and dejected and like I don't know what to do anymore. Like I don't know what to do because they're not fixing it. I don't know, man. But I don't know. So that's what's been happening lately. I just got home. I'm gonna eat leftovers because I had Chinese. It is so hot in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no clue. No clue.